And it's working, dude. Like, I reached my career high. I reached my highest SR since season 3 yesterday. So it's working. I mean, there's other things that I'm doing, like mentally, like not blaming other people, focusing on myself, not worrying about meta too much. You know, there's mental things that I'm doing. But the hero pool stuff, I really noticed because, like, we all can flex. Like, I remember when I first opened the Discord, and I was asking the coaches, like, okay, what kind of coach are you? DPS, tank, heals, or flex? And like 80% of them said flex, and I was just like, well, that's not going to work. So I took out the flex role of the coach role thing because I'm like, you know what? Everyone's a flex player, but we need to, like, you do need to choose which role is your dominant one. I can play pretty much any character with the amount of hours I have in this game. Like, how many hours I got in this game? Actually, gold border, dude. Okay, that's all modes. That doesn't make sense. Oh, this is my Smurf. I'm like looking at it like 76 hours. That's it. All right, so it's only like it's like 1,000 hours or something, right? So I have a minimum of 40 hours on over half the heroes in the game. Minimum. So over half the heroes in the game, I have 40 hours on half of them. Like, that's so I know how to flex. I definitely know how to play each one, but I still, like, if I don't play Mei for a while, or if I don't play Genji for a while, and I try to pick them up in a competitive match at a high rank, and I think I can compete with other amazing Genjis at that rank, I'm kidding myself. You know, so we really can only, because especially somebody like Genji, a lot of the heroes in the game are you have to have the instinct. It's not just like if you have to think like, oh, what do I do in this situation, then you're not comfortable on that hero. You should automatically know. And I think that's half the battle when it comes to climbing, is mastering your hero. Because, so, like I said, I flex a lot. You can get away with it if you have a carry person on your team and your flex supports that. So, you know, you ever get like a god tier widow, like, buddy, that's like, hey, let me help you out, and then you just pocket him as mercy the whole time? Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're not doing anything, you're just enabling him. So that's really the time you can flex to heroes, when you're not carrying. But just assume you gotta carry each time and just play your best heroes. So establish a hero pool. And Tracer's kind of tough in this meta, but I mean, if you want a player, you know. But I'm saying, you said your main role is support, so, and you got a lot of time on Zen. Brigida's strong, so I say you probably should choose either. Because what I did was I tried to choose DPS that were well-rounded. Like, I didn't like choose like Tracer, Genji, and Sombra as my 3 DPS, because like they're pretty much the same job, you know, vastly different of course, but like they're all flankers, you know. So which, you know, my hero pool isn't that much different actually. I have Hanzo, Pharah, and Doomfist. That's the only DPS I'm playing this season. It's the only DPS I'm playing. And most of it's on Hanzo, because people let me play Hanzo, and I usually flex to Pharah, only because with Pharah, she gets those angles that Hanzo doesn't necessarily get. But everyone knows how to counter her, and not that I get countered, but it makes my job harder, because the team doesn't usually focus the soldier. I went against a team that they went Widow, McCree, and Soldier for me, and they still couldn't beat me. Just because, like, you have to say, okay, this is what they're working with. Now I have to switch up my playstyle. I have to use the environment a lot. I have to make sure that I'm not exposed, and just play around that. And I actually just told my teams, like, oh, I guess I'm gonna be the tank, guys, because they all just switched for me. So I'm just gonna draw their attention, and you just kill them, basically. Because I was about to switch off, but I was like, no, let me try it because they haven't really been doing anything about me because I'm, you know, taking cover. I'm not exposing myself. I take cover. Yeah, you just have to learn how to play around your counters in a way. But you know, I feel like Hanzo, Pharah, and Doomfist, they're really strong in this meta right now. Even Sombra is struggling. I think Doomfist is highly underrated. Like, the highest burst damage, highest mob. He's the fastest high burst damage hero in the game. You know what I mean? Like, right. He can one-shot. He can one-shot. Who else can one-shot? You know, Pharah can do it, but she doesn't have that mobility like he does. It's all vertical. And none of the flankers have burst damage. None of them. They have, you know, kind of what you say, like they can have the potential to burst, but not like Doomfist. So that's why I like him. But I mean, you don't have to go with them. So I just stick with them because, and then I actually was it on Anubis. I was going Hanzo and it wasn't working out that well. So someone said, "Oh, can we get a Junkrat?" And I did not put Junkrat in my pool. I was like, well, I can play Junkrat, and I'm playing him, and I'm doing okay. You know, I'm not carrying because I didn't put the time into Junkrat. I can play him. I know how to use everything, the bear traps, the mines, and everything. But it's just one of those things. Like if you don't play him every day and know exactly the trajectory of his grenades, then you're just missing a lot of DPS. You know. So I'm like, yeah, I know general ideas on how to aim his gun, but I wasn't doing that great. But the Junkrat pick was not bad. It worked really well with the comp. I was like, I gotta go with what I've been practicing. So I went Pharah, and then we destroyed. Even though Junkrat was a perfectly valid pick for that comp, I just wasn't performing that well on him, and I recognized it immediately. And I even told myself, I was like, you agreed to only play these three because, you know. So, and it's true. You try to play like 4 or 5 that same role, you're spreading yourself thin. You're spreading your skill thin. So, sorry, I'm just rambling, but I'm like trying to like. I want to help people and I feel like I'm gonna reach masters. Once I do, I want to make a video and explain this to people. Like, I know we like to play everybody, but you can't. You can flex, but you have to flex within the hero pool that you decided, that you've been practicing, you know, and practice hard on whatever your pool is. Practice hard on just those heroes. So, yeah. So you got Zen, Brigitte. My recommendation, I think you should have just to cover your bases. I think you should have Mercy or Moira main heals. Not Ana because she's still struggling right now. But you don't want to have all 3 off heals, you know. Brigitte, Lucio, and Zen, they're all off heals, you know. And they have huge carry potential. Yeah, so I would say Mercy's still strong though. I know she's boring. Yeah, I know she's boring. So yeah, so I will focus on those 3. You know, study them, look up the videos, look up the top 500 players that play them. Another thing, go to Overbuff, check out your stats, and show what you need to work on. Just a guy yesterday, we did a 3-man, and it wasn't going that well. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest player, but there's some things that I know when I'm playing with a good healer, and I know when I'm playing with a good tank. You just know. You just get used to that. And I'm like, this guy is a tank player. He's a Ryan main, basically. And he plays Little Diva. He's playing Ryan, and I'm just noticing, like Tracer's getting in the back line, which is not Ryan's job to peel, so that's why I let it go. But I just felt like space wasn't being properly created. But you can't really focus on what they're doing. You got to focus on what you're doing. So I didn't really. All I knew that it was a feeling. Like when I feel like I'm being swarmed, like I can't breathe because the enemy's all around us, then the tanks are not doing their job. They're just not. They're playing DPS or something off in the corner somewhere. So, and then we lost 2 matches in a row, and I was just like, nah, like somebody's. The other guy was a healer, and I know he can improve, but he's a really good healer. So I was like, maybe it's the tank guy. And then played D.Va the last round, and a Tracer got behind me as Hanzo, and whether I'm gonna kill her or not, I'm gonna call her out. Just so why not? Just to get the help from the D.Va. It's like, oh, Tracer's behind us. She's on me. I need help in the back. Nothing. Like, he's in the front doing whatever the hell he wants. I'm like, dude, you're like the peeler. You are the peeler in the game. Like, how do you not know this? So after the match, I checked out his stats, and he had like a 51% win rate on Rhine, which is not horrible, but it's not great. And a 40% win rate on D.Va. I'm like, okay, now I gotta dig deeper on this guy. So I look up his stats on Overbuff for Rhine. Rhine is his most played tank, so I gotta see what he's doing on the Rhine. This is his best player. His best character is Rhine. And I'm seeing like his average stats, like all his stats are way above average. His kills, his deaths are low. Well, actually, his deaths were a little high, actually. But his elims were high, his fire strikes were high, his shatters were high, like everything was high except his blocking damage. The average damage blocked, huh? Right, so like the average damage blocked is almost 17,000. It was like 16.7. So it's like 16,000 is the average. He was 13. That's 3,000 damage on average that he's not blocking in the game in his games. And I also like to check out the top players. So I checked out the #1 Reinhardt on PSN, and he averages 20,000 damage blocked. So like this guy's just below everything when it comes to blocking and stuff. So I told him, in a nice way, like, hey man, thought I'd give you some tips. I checked out your stats. You really should be blocking more in your games, which is rough to do in solo queue because Ryan can't attack and block at the same time like Orisa can. And when your team's DPS sucks, you try to level that out by getting your own DPS in. So I get it, but it's like, dude, when you're in a triple queue like this and you have reliable, competent players like a competent healer, a competent DPS, you need to just trust us and be a tank. Don't be a DPS. Yeah. So check out your stats too. A buddy of mine who played Moira, he was asking me like, what am I doing wrong? Because he showed me his stats and they're all good stats, and he's not climbing. He's barely out of gold, and he's got really good stats. A lot of it is above average, but he didn't look at the best Moira stats. I did. I checked it out and I told him like, hey, the best Moira on PSN right now is actually getting a significant amount, and I know it's like, oh, but you're comparing him to the best player, how could you compare them? It's like, well, he's also going against the best, so if he can get better numbers than you going against the best, that says something. So you don't totally ignore it, because he's playing against really good players and still getting these high numbers, these high stats. So I told him his beam kills are low. He's like, oh, okay, we talked about it for a bit on like how he could secure more elims with his beam coalescences. Yeah. So, but that was pretty much it. World, you better stop playing with that wire! We got a kitten. So, okay, enough rambling. We got your support hero pool. Now let's do your tanks. I think you should have at least one main tank in your pool. Maybe not all main tanks, because I tried to do all main tanks, and main tanks are great when you have a good team backing you up. They're very team dependent. The best main tank, in my opinion, in solo queue, even when it doesn't always work, is Orisa. Because because that damage. Like, you can get away if you want to do Ryan, if you want to do Winston, go for it. Just know that, like, especially with Winston, if your team is not good at following up, or you don't have the DPS to follow up, like you don't have flankers with you or whatever, you're gonna have to play like a peeling style more than an initiator. And that's just something you have to learn when it comes to mastering a hero. You just gotta know everything about him and how to. You need to know how to play Winston. If you're a Winston mains know this. It's fine. They have no problem with it. They need to know how to play Winston when the team's not following up. They just need, and mostly it's a peeling style. They don't really initiate unless they unless it's like a fake out, like you look like you're initiating because you're jumping on them, but really you're jumping over them and then escaping just to draw their attention. So you could do it that way, but again, that's just like, so you could get maybe one main tank. I don't know about all off tanks. Kind of like with your supports, like just cover your. I think it's best to cover your bases. You always have something that does a different job. I see you play D.Va. She's awesome. Who else? I see you got some Zarya time and Winston time. Okay. Yeah, then I would do that. It's kind of tough for Winston in this meta, but I think if you learn him and everything about him, like my video on Master Any Hero. Did you message me on here? No, Tater Tot messaged me. But I was wondering if she messaged me on my main or my Smurf, but she's messaged me on my Smurf. One sec.
Yo. Hello. Rip. How long ago was this? Oh. Okay. Well, he just responded back to my text a couple
Okay, I'm back.
Well, there he is.
Hello, Tater Tot.
Hello.
I was just going on a huge rant about how to climb in comp.
Oh god.
So, again, Fork, like, no matter what, just play that hero pool. If you're forced to play DPS, which you are, maybe there's gonna be times, even for DPS, you're gonna be forced to play DPS. Just bring out the Tracer or something,
DPS, my middle name.
But yeah, just strict, like, don't, when someone says, oh, can you play this? They just simply say, I can't play them.
Honestly.
Like, can you play Mercy instead of Moira because we have a Pharah? Like, don't do it. Just say, I can't play Mercy. Even though they know you're lying, but it doesn't matter. Just say you can't. What you could say is, I can play Zen and keep the orb on Pharah. You can do that. But you can't play Mercy.
Throwing, weren't you in scrims yesterday?
Prepare to attack.
Hello.
There you go. But
I don't think Throwing Fork was in scrims yesterday, were you?
I thought he was in there yesterday.
You was?
Oh yeah, I've seen him on the board. Oh god.
Oh, right.
True self.
So this is your Smurf anyways, you're the...
Top 500? No, that was somebody else. Wait.
Because your Tracer was good.
Yeah. I got annoyed,
I mean,
honestly, yesterday.
I wouldn't call this account a Smurf, but I have an account Masters. That's anything.
Yeah, I'm almost to Masters on my main account. I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
Masters is fun. You get people that are actually trying to win. You also get a lot of symmetrical entrants. So.
Oh right, I haven't played Winston in a bit. I can do this. I believe.
Believe in yourself. They have a Golden Gun Reaper, interesting. That's a Brigitte.
Oh no, not just a Reaper. A Golden Gun Reaper.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not just.
That's the only thing that matters in the situation.
Yeah, just Golden Gun. Golden Gun, 10 out of 10. A
Need help
Golden
on
Gun
point?
dragon.
The Bridget's so
I'm on
low,
my way.
man.
I'm literally on my way.
Pain is an excellent teacher.
I don't think we have enough healing.
dang.
I
Alright.
heard slow. This is too Hanzo, no.
And so,
It's funny how I said it, I can't wait for you to get
I'm
nerfed.
down.
Now I actually
Don't go in yet. Don't go in yet.
I really don't like Hanzo's nerf, to be honest. I prefer old Hanzo. It wasn't that
new one's.
bad. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, I had the Hanzo in
I'm
one.
going on the
Yes.
point. Start pushing in, guys.
Okay,
I'm in. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm in. And then
Never
Hanzo
mind.
got
Reaper found me.
I
This
roll.
Hanzo, man.
I barrage, bro. I got barrage. You know
Can
what
I
mean?
get a rip in his chat?
Can we have a different
Oh,
team comp?
alright. Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
We're just gonna hide the kill
I have
cam.
gold limbs.
Got
We
you.
just don't have
I have
enough
gold healing. Thank you very much.
I have no healing because it's Hanzo.
I have gold healing as well.
Hanzo on the right.
Oh my god, no!
Wow.
I'm on Mercy in the back.
It's
Oh,
always
man.
the free defense that get me.
Dude, we lost.
I'm on point.
I'm just trying to get out.
Got you. All be all together on point. I will practice with my riptire. Oh, really?
Bro, I'm on point for so
That's
long,
it.
man.
Reaper's all alone. Nice. Ricky's resing.
I'm
Nice.
gonna switch to Reaper after my
Hanzo.
ult.
Whoa there, feller. Please come on. Yeah. Oh.
Get the Hanzo. Get the Hanzo.
Zarya's low. I don't even know where Hanzo is. I'm trying to get to Zarya. Oh, Zarya's in my trap? No, that's Vegeta, never mind.
Zarya's one. Zarya's one.
Nope, we dead.
Nice.
Get fucked.
Nice.
This
Watch
is
out,
Get in there.
Reaper. Get the Reaper. Get the Reaper.
Yeah, get the Reaper.
I'm on 11.
It's Hanzo.
That,
With 4 picks.
I'm on point in 2
Oh
seconds.
man.
Rip.
I
Alright, now we
missed
got proper
Hanzo.
heals. So my recommendation is
Not to off healers.
My recommendation: only run 2 off healers if you are Soul Dynasty.
It is not my preference to
If we have a self-sustaining tank like
I
Roadhog.
can play Zen if somebody else can play. Okay, I can do Zen.
Or
No, Lucio's fine. I'm just saying 2 off healers.
No, I'm a better Zen player. Either
okay.
way, so.
honestly, the Shanghai Dragons should beat us. This is kind of sad.
5, 4,
Yeah, because of
That's
Gaguri.
kind of sad. They can't beat anybody.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I hope I don't become non-existent with this Hanzo.
Straight to point, straight to point. Let's get this.
Roll their fire.
Your mistake, Brigitte.
Oh god.
Hanzo.
Reaper, focus
That's
Reaper,
right.
focus Reaper.
Okay.
I'm getting held.
Watch out, Hanzo.
That was my fault.
Whoa. This is too many people.
How did
charge.
Lucy kill me?
Oh, okay.
I knocked the monkey
Brigade
off.
damage boost.
Okay, come back, Ryan. Come back. No need.
Rip.
Can I get a rip in the chat?
Yeah,
Whoa.
this Reaper's insane. Honestly.
Oh no, it's over for me!
Where? I didn't feel that, honestly.
They got us in the spawn, guys.
Oh. They're all targeting the poor Tracer.
Alright, let's do a proper group up. No peeking, because the Hanzo's gonna kill you again.
Yeah.
Proper group up. Then if you die, you're gonna stay in gold forever. Alright, we're here. We're going down mid.
Well, watch out, Winston's pointing. And what's that fault? No, thank you.
Just got a point. Leave him in our spawn.
Come on, kill monkey, kill monkey. I'm
That.
covering the front. I'm covering the front.
Kill the monkey.
Why are they? Where's having the heals?
Dude, I was
My
there.
life flashed before
But
No,
I
I
my
know
agree
you
eyes.
were there.
with you,
Like,
though.
why wasn't they? It wasn't. I felt like it wasn't working. I don't know. Like I saw the
Thing was
spray.
working, dude.
Can we just go through them and go to point?
Look at
Because
that.
they're all sitting in our spawn for no reason.
Whoa, why are you coming to
They're
us?
sitting in our spawn because they're better than us. We need to get our act together.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just going to point.
Honestly, if they're gonna come
If
to
we
spawn,
lose this- If we lose this round, the game is over.
GG boy.
Yeah, game is over. Look at them.
Oh my god.
Unless we get really lucky, which is like now. Never mind.
Yeah.
Actually, we could have won, but everyone wanted to poke and not group up.
challenge our assumptions.
I'm on point. I'm gonna die. Either way.
I have 92 on ult. I have 92 on ult, and
That was
I need
nice.
to
hold it.
We can inventory and on
I
somebody.
really need that Zarya ult by now.
I know.
Just hold it. My ult's almost there.
I couldn't get on.
It's fine.
Embarrassing.
Play of the game.
Is it too late to get old Hanzo?
That's why I don't really play main tank anymore, unless I like I'm in like a 6-stack or something.
How much SR did I lose? I didn't lose that much SR anyways.
What's that?
Hmm? Oh.
What's that? Oh, right. I think once you start getting comfortable with Moira, you know, it'll be like you could just switch between them and like have the same impact. But it was weird though. Like, you're spraying me and I'm not seeing the healing go up. I'm like, what is going on? Is it bugged? I'm still like on the fence. Does she heal through barriers? Did they? Because that's how she started, and some people say that they changed it, others say that they didn't, and I never really tested it. I mean, if they did change it to where she cannot heal through barriers, well, then that would be the reason why I wasn't getting the heals, because I was inside the Winston barrier.
I could say this is an okay place for
But I think she still can, that's the thing.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Oh, you got the Hans though.
Well, I don't mind switching off, my dude.
I mean, if you can play him, it's fine.
Switch
I just played Hanzo.
I play Hanzo really well.
That's fine. I'll let someone who's probably better than me play it. I'll play Zen. Probably. Honestly, realistically, probably better than me. When we got the Zarya, we got the meta combo. Incredible. We're basically pros.
Oh shit!
Is this Overwatch League right now?
I guess so.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't see Pine, so safety is key right now.
Yup.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
My money.
Zen, you can stay on payload. I'm gonna like, all of us should be like, probably gonna push ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
No.
Most of us.
Close that shit.
Back.
Close that shit. 7 minutes of heaven. With mercy.
7 minutes of heaven. 7 heavens of sun.
7 heavens in a minute. 7th heaven. 7
Seven
episodes of
heaven
7th
a day.
heaven in a minute.
7th heaven every minute.
That's 100% that shit I can fuck with.
That's a mercy they have damage boosting.
Oh, we got a Zarya behind us. For some reason. Let's punish
Their mercy's
that
down.
Oh,
shit.
they're filler.
I need help up front. Need help up front.
Okay, come here.
76.
Arisa's alone on the left.
Behind.
Reese's orb.
Oh, the Hanzo.
Yo, it's Hanzo behind, Hanzo.
Who's that like
Yeah.
half?
Ana inside right.
Ooh, that sounds kinky.
Understood. Yo.
Get in there.
There you go, soldier. Soldier. Here, soldier.
Wow. This guy wasn't lying about his Hanzo prowess.
Behind me.
Oh.
Dick hard in the butt, titty in the hand.
I don't mind switching off if you
Hell
want
yeah.
to.
Holder.
No,
it's all good.
nobody.
You're fine.
I was
If
not
it's
being
working,
sarcastic.
I'm not gonna complain.
I
I
saw
don't
you
care.
getting fucking killed.
He's a Smurf.
Oh, okay.
I hate Smurfs.
Get in
That's
there,
fine.
If you're
soldier.
dinking people, I'm not gonna tell you to switch.
Dinking him right in the fucking noodle.
Alright, Hanzo, do
believe
something about
you.
the Bastion.
Fuck him up.
Get him, boys. Whoa. That's pretty cool.
Earth Shatter's coming in. Earth Shatter's coming in.
This is literally the fastest I've ever walked something through Junker Town. It's incredible.
Yo, you're going too
Rita's
far a little
orb.
bit. You're going a little bit. Oh, there you go. Trying to give up. Get me behind. Rip in the chat.
76 is at like half.
Golden healing though was
Hold on,
worth,
Zarya, I'm coming.
was worth it.
76 up right. Pfizer.
Fine.
Behind me.
Oh, nice helix. I saw that. Good shit.
Nice.
Ah, you didn't get spawned.
I need to get
Arisa
guys.
has orb. There's a
Bastion
Bastion
just on the left,
though.
on the left.
Zarya's behind us again.
Shield's broken.
I got gold.
Zarya, bubble me, bubble me, bubble me.
Yo, behind
That worked.
Zarya.
Got her.
Be gone.
I got you. This is useless.
Hanzo, I damaged this you. Become God.
Bastion back right. Bastion back right.
Back
He has
right.
orb.
Come on, get him, get him, get him, get
In
him.
that window.
Oh, he's there.
Kill where
Nice.
Hanzo
Here we
We
go.
got Hanzo up top.
No! Are you
A
serious?
soldier,
That
maybe.
made no sense.
Kill somebody, stay on point.
Sorry, how's your grab bomb looking?
Daria, could you
You
come
have
back?
it? If you want to pop it, I gotta get you back, okay?
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Shields broke, shields broke.
Nice.
No, you killed him too fast.
Killed him too
2
fast.
HP too.
Wow, that
I got
was
his back with those fucking
literally
dragons, my
zero
dude.
opposition that entire time. That was insane.
Yeah, I don't think the payload ever stopped.
Nope.
Not a single time. Not even a once.
Not even that one.
Not even a
Alright.
once.
Not even a once. Alright?
You want me to play Mercy still?
If it ain't broke.
Gotcha.
Don't motherfucking fix it.
Okay.
Do not fix it.
Oh yeah, why am I using this? I got Baldric.
Yo, I was gonna be like, you're
Garrett.
gonna play Junkrat, I believe in you, man. Oh,
I
God.
guarantee I'm at $24.99.
What is
after
the
this.
worst hero in the game?
I promise you, and then we will lose next game.
Fucking way she goes, Bubs.
Can you go Hanzo? Yeah.
Fucking way of the road.
Epsilon's the Hanzo god.
Oh, even that good.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just dropped down from platinum today. Like it was really bad.
Simply a
Bad,
god
bad
amongst
day.
Shamadas.
Oh, yesterday I just got into gold, which took me 2 seasons, so...
Oh,
I'm
what
ready.
was that? What?
Ready for the flat.
I was 2700 this morning.
Well,
Stuck
you
in
need
bad
killing.
team.
How dare you kill me yesterday in scrims? I didn't appreciate that. Yeah, I straight there, man. You kinda annoyed me. You kinda annoyed me yesterday, to be honest.
Let's do it!
Why did he annoy you? Tell the chat
I'm
why.
trying to harmony you, Hanzo. You're so far away,
We were
though.
doing scrims yesterday. He was playing Tracer. He got annoying as Tracer. I kept
I
dying.
like that.
Yeah, those are
We're
bad
dropping, we're
things.
dropping.
Got you. Attack.
Hog has orb.
Get aggressive, get
I don't
aggressive,
like
get
that. I
aggressive.
don't like that shit, man. Fucking beat up my ass.
Get that fucking rhyme.
I need help, I need help, I need help.
Whoa,
Please,
whoa,
please,
there's
please,
something.
please,
Got you,
please,
got you,
please.
got you. Res. Sacrifice.
Oh, we lost our mercy. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Wait for her to come back. Oh, we do. Wow, that was fast.
Ooh, teleporter, nice. I believed in you guys.
You know, I am a Symmetra fucking main.
Symmetra, I appreciate you. Even though I used to complain, you still see Symmetra.
Whoa, man, I got melted.
I'm not gonna lie. you
I'm
see
not
that.
liking fucking Doomfist up my ass.
Yeah, the Doomfist is super annoying.
Doomfist in my culo.
In my fucking Kool-Aid, my dude.
Symmetra, no! I got you, Symmetra. I don't got you. Symmetra, I can't.
I need help with Doomfist on the left. He's on
Oh,
telly.
good fella.
He's on telly. He's on telly. Oh, guys.
Got him.
I wish
Alright, I'm
I
coming
had
through
a
telly.
Jeff Captain soundboard.
Looking
Jeff
out.
Captain soundboard would be best.
There's one charge left.
No! Symmetra!
Just take it. It's gone.
Just do the damn thing. There we go.
My ultimate is charging.
Fight on that damn payload, you know. Know what I'm saying?
That lay pod.
Oh my god. Fucking Doomfist.
I have
My
Shatter.
dude. Get off my dick.
Let's group up properly.
Yeah.
Let's switch to Reaper. I'm sorry, dudes.
Oh my god, poor Junkrat.
I lost my
Make
gold
Tracy's.
Help!
Thanks.
Stop help! Anything for Junkrat. Let's see.
Barry's weak. I need heals.
This other team is garbage. If we lose, I'm gonna kill myself. Blood's on
If we lose, I'm gonna
What
kill
was that?
They're pushing up. They're not even on OBJ, dude.
Where's the heals?
Can we fight on the MF point or not?
They're not even on point. I'm killing them.
Come here,
Oh.
come here.
Okay, there we go. They aren't even on the fucking point, my dude.
Guys, the triple is real. You don't have a main tank. Oh my god.
Every time I get here, I die.
Man, I feel you, man.
We're not even ready for a proper fight.
Show me teats.
Alright, get ready, get ready. Shit.
Junkrat, please. No. I'm not dying to that. No, thank you.
Oh my god, why? Why?
I'm getting
Ryan overextended as fuck.
Zarya, try to stick with your main tank. That's how it works.
Big plays.
You hear those are not the time to die. Yo, fella, come back, come back, come back! I was gonna give you it.
Ryan has orb again.
Thank you.
Get that doofus.
Junkrat, come here, I got you.
Barrier's
Nice.
weak.
My ultimate is charging.
Yo, this Doomfist over
Sorry,
here
you
was
and me
in.
are gonna
Right
ult
here,
together.
guys,
Me and
guys.
the Junkrat.
Mercy, what are you doing?
Okay, I got
I got
you.
rip ass.
I would res, but
Let's get
fine.
aggressive. Never mind, I died immediately.
I know.
That was a bad res. Tater tot.
I know.
Sorry, don't use that fucking ult yet.
Get off my dick, you Doomfist, cunt! Oh my god.
Sorry, tell me when you're ready.
Very
Oh
annoying.
my god. Alright.
Yeah, that's a no-no. Just back up, man. Yeah, back up. Let him take it.
I am
Gotta get knocked the fuck out by this, TBH.
End my suffering.
I'd rather get knocked.
Alright, just come back here, Zarya. Let's do a proper reset.
I would switch to Bastion, but then we're gonna need a Mercy. Yeah. Would you trade with me?
Don't do it. Don't do it. We're burning through cooldowns. You already have ult.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Yep,
soldier
all
up top.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like switch.
Alright,
but I have
let's
ult.
do this.
We got
We can
Roadhog
start with
behind.
Grav, do some Blossom.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
do that shit.
Fine,
Do that shit.
Roll
We
their
gotta pull the
color.
trigger, guys.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
Not okay. Watch out. Watch out. Watch
Oh,
out.
that's good. That's good. You can grab on
I
after
need
this.
heals.
Got you.
I am still in the fight.
Behind. Kill the Reinhardt. I need the heals.
With that
again.
Reinhardt, he's one. Nice.
Could you like?
Soldier
could you
behind
put-
us.
I got you. Nobody dies on my Christian server.
On my Christian server. Oh my god.
Christian mingle.
This is a Christian server.
Soldier still top
I swear.
behind us. My barrier's super weak, guys.
On my Minecraft Christian server.
We out here rapping for motherfucking God. Jesus, Nick.
Oh my god. Not on my
Mercy.
Christian server.
Not on my Christian server. Bam. Pussies.
Doomfist got me. He's on point. He's behind you all.
Don't overextend, girls and boys.
I wasn't overextending. It's just a fuck. Oh fuck, that's bad. That was bad.
Why is
Mercy.
Mercy over there?
Somebody's getting that
Because
puss.
Reaper was over here. He needed
That doesn't mean you go over there. Your priority is the tanks,
Flanco?
not the flankers.
Flanco?
Truth. You speak the truth.
Barriers on you. Go.
True.
I'm about finna have my own here
Watch
again.
out.
Then we got a Roadhog behind us.
He up there again.
Yeah.
Why?
What?
Regroup. That's a reset. That's a reset. Don't
that's
commit.
it.
Don't
If I
commit.
didn't press
No ults.
What do you mean no ults? He fucking hammered down on my fucking ass with his fist fucking.
No, don't use
we have
ults.
5 ults. We have 5 ults. Can we use them together before we lose?
Yeah, please.
Zarya, let me know when you're ready. I'm ready when you are.
I got this.
An entire barrel of wuss.
Nice.
Alright, no more ults, no more ults. We used too many.
Don't use anymore.
Watch out.
Use
Aimbot, aimbot. Watch out
Why
for
are we-
aimbots in this shit.
Oh my god, we just burned through everything, guys. Come on. That's really, 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 really bad. We could lose
Guys,
this next fight.
We're
and it'll
just
be
in
over.
gold. Calm down.
Good.
Fine.
And if
Yeah, you'll
they
see.
have so much more
If
time.
I don't
than
land this shatter right, you'll see.
Can we get the... I can't do everything. Nice. Thank God.
I'm fine.
You already know what it is.
Oh, my God.
Ooh. Yeah, rule of thumb, if you want to climb to mid-diamond the Masters, get used to ult management. Don't burn everything at once.
No, I don't. I want to stay in gold.
See, this is what I'm talking about. 10 out of 10 Junkrat. Here we go.
I do like being in gold. It's a lot of fun.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, no, it is fun. That's why I like playing on my Smurf.
There's more communication than Silver that ever had.
Ult management.
Higher ranks are actually not that much fun. Everyone's toxic.
The rising amount of toxicity. If you're doing bad things in Overwatch, you don't know.
Alright, I have to go, guys, but I'll see ya.
Same.